Hey people, you've been asking me a lot in those emails about where to find high quality women. So I decided to make a video about that, and hopefully I can help. What I think is really like, go do stuff that you like. Don't go out of your way. Like for example, if the club scene is not your scene, don't go there because you think it's gonna be a bunch of women there. Yes, it will be a bunch of women, but probably not really the type of women you like. Again, I'm not saying that all the women that go to the club are not the type of women you're looking for, but I just feel like it might be harder to meet the right one there. So what I recommend is more like you go do what you like to do. For example, if you are into movies, so you go to movie festival, you're gonna meet a bunch of girls that are like-minded, that do like movies, and it's easier to start a conversation and to have common interest. Or I don't know, if you're like me, I love cars. So if you love cars, you go to like car shows, car festivals, car conventions. And then over there is going to be a bunch of girls that are into cars. So right there, it's like so much easier like to approach them, to talk to them, because they're going to think you're coming to talk about the car. Obviously, your approach is going to be about the car, and then you're going to try to finesse it and go a little further. But just being somewhere with a common interest is like so much more easier than talking to a girl that's just right there on the street and you know nothing about her. You know about that girl that if she's at a car convention, she likes cars, most likely, or unless she's with her dude and her dude drag her there. But there's a bunch of I know, because I know when I go, it's a bunch of women, they're into cars and they're by themselves. So right there, that's your opening. So yeah, stop going out of your way to meet girls where there is no interest in those places that you're going to. Make sure you go somewhere you actually like. Because I know some guys, they go to the club to pick up girls and then they go home with nothing. Then they kind of feel like, damn, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my money on going into this club that were like crazy expensive to get in, and then drinks and all of that, when they go home and they didn't get a girl. While if you go to something you actually like, you're going to spend your money on something you like, and if you don't find a girl, you won't really care. If you find a girl, that's going to be the plus. My number 2 recommendation is go to places where there is a lot of women that are high quality but low competition, meaning like go to a place where there is a bunch of girls, bunch of women, but where it's not a bunch of guys. So right there, you're gonna stand out, because they're gonna be like, okay, who is this guy that's coming to this thing that usually men don't really like? And then be knowledgeable, try to be knowledgeable of wherever you're going. But those tracks, so for example, I would say like when you go volunteer, it's a lot of women that volunteer. I think it's when I go, or to the one I go to, it's more women than men. So right there, that's a good thing for you guys, because now she's gonna think, oh damn, he's a good person, he gives his time to his community, he's trying to help out the community. So it's a plus for you. She's gonna see you as like somebody that wants to help. Hopefully that's really who you are, and you're not just there to pick up girls. And then it's not that many of you guys. So since it's not a lot of guys, they're gonna see you. Like women, when it's an environment with women and they see one guy, well, they all go towards that dude. So be that guy. Know what it's about. So when they come and ask you, if they ask you, you're a little knowledgeable about what's going on. And then again, that shows like something that you guys have in common, where it's way easier to start a conversation. Another one that's on the same level as volunteering is animal shelter. It's so many women at animal shelter. I know it might not be your cup of tea, you might not be an animal lover, but I'm telling you, you are asking for high quality women, they're gonna be there. The women that want to give their time, that love animals. What I'm saying is they're good women, and it's not a lot of men, low competition. So right there, you can go and get yourself somebody easily. Number 3 that I felt was really good when I moved to new places to meet people is meetups. So I know it's kind of old, people are like, what the fuck, but it's really good. I used to play volleyball, so I was always everywhere I would go to the meetup with volleyball. and I would meet awesome people because we all have the same passion. We all want to play, then we laugh and it's fun, and then you get to know those people, and then it goes beyond volleyball. Like I started going out with a bunch of people just because it was like we got along and playing, and I don't know, it's just a fun environment. So whatever you're into, you know, on meetups they have a bunch of different groups. You can create a group if you want. So whatever interests you, you will find it on meetups. Again, you guys have common interests, so right there it helps right away. Number 4, I mean, I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me on that one, but online dating, you know, finding a good woman is difficult. So I know it's going to take a lot of digging, but you got to do the work. You got to not saying find and look, but it's like if that's really something that you want, you're gonna have to go on different dates, meet those girls where they already say what they're looking for. Hopefully they're not lying, and hopefully when you meet them, the profile matches what they actually are, you know. So but that's easy. You talk to them a little bit, don't talk too much, just set up a date so you can meet her, and then if it's not a match, okay, we remove that and we go to the next one. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a number game. Like you gotta keep on going out and dating those girls to find out which one is the good one for you. So I know it's work, but if that's something you really want, you gotta do the work. Number 5, I think you can go to the library. I love reading. Not saying I'm going to the library. I buy books and read them at my house, but I think it's really good women at the library because it's like people who are trying to educate themselves, or they have a passion for books. I don't know, I always thought like people who are at the library, maybe it's a myth, but you would think they're a little smarter and more in tune with society, and I don't know, maybe that's a myth, but I think it's really good women at the library. Number 6, I think good women usually are very like business oriented. And not saying stay-home mom or whatever are not good, but I'm just saying if you want to find a woman that's like high quality, I think a woman that travel for work or has a business, or you would find her in a lobby or at a bar at a hotel, you know. So like let's say there's a convention around you, it's gonna be a hotel that's gonna be packed with like business women. Go there, have a drink, make conversation. It's seriously, I feel like it's pretty easy to find high quality women. You just got to be in the right places. All right, and my last one, number 7, I think thrift stores. I know it might sound crazy, but I think women that thrift, you know, they don't they're not gonna be the type of woman that's gonna be like, you need to do this and this and buy me that, you know, because they're willing to wear clothes that's like that has been worn by other people. So to me, that's kind of like an indicator of a woman that's not really going to be a gold digger, that's not really going to be like too much on your appearance, and that's going to value a little more your personality. I might be wrong, but that's how I envision them. And when I go there, I always see like girls that are like down to earth and that, you know, don't take themselves too seriously. And I think that's a good quality to have as a woman, because these girls nowadays, they're like way too serious and think they're way too good for anyone. So that's not really the one that you want. All right, so that's it. I hope I gave you enough places where you can find high quality women, and at the end of the day, you just gotta better yourself, be on your shit, and be in the right places to meet those women. Like you gotta put yourself in position to be able to meet those. So go to these places, try it out, leave a comment, let me know how it goes. If it doesn't, I'll try to think about other places to go to. And yeah, that's it. Let me know. Good night.